Yes, yeah, it's your boy Cam Legend. I hope all is well with you today. Another beautiful day in the Matrix, another beautiful day in nature. Before I proceed, please press the like button. Today's video, I'm going to be speaking more about omens and your divine messenger. I feel that if we have the ability to tap into the divine messenger within us, we have the ability to have heightened abilities of intuition. And intuition is the ability to come to reasoning without logic, right? Or what we perceive logic to be. And the more we tap into that, the more we tap into our yin energy, which is going within. And I like to story tell, which is subjective, because it's based upon my experience. But I know there's a connection through that storytelling because I may be going through some paranormal activity, but you may have also gone through some paranormal activity, and nobody can take that experience away from you because you know it to be true. I'm a Pisces, so I have a lot of prophetic dreams. I know exactly what these dreams mean, and I know them to be true because I've taken action upon those dreams through guides helping me in my dreams and then coming to a resolution in actual real life. So I know the power of my dreams because I've taken action upon my dreams and I'm actually living out my dreams in paradise, okay? And not only that, storytelling has always been a way of communicating vital information. We have the Bible, we have Egyptian mythology, and these are all allegories about ourselves. Not only that, we have the 21st century edition of those storytelling, which are films. This is why we can leave a cinema very inspired, because a film has the ability to evoke emotions. Why do you think people watch Scarface, now they want to be a drug dealer? Why do you think people watch Rocky, now they feel like they're victorious and they can knock down any obstacle in life? It's because it's evoking emotions internally, which is within us, okay? So I know the power of storytelling, and I understand that it can be very paradoxical when it comes to spiritual tales, because like I said, I have prophetic dreams. Someone in this reality could never have had that. It's the same way I have a friend who's Sagittarius. He says he sees things being pushed out on the screen of space through his imaginary mind, but he knows there's a divine message within that, okay? So these are the kind of things that happen, and I've never had that experience, but I've had the experience of prophetic dreams. So I will never disprove that what he's telling me is a lie, because the things that I've experienced, someone could also say it's a lie based on their sphere of reality not having those experiences, okay? So this is it. When it comes to omens, you have to understand that these are actual real physical objects being relayed to us, and it's based on our subconscious mind decoding that. So a shaman can believe this, a mathematician can believe that, a Jehovah Witness can believe it means that. That's all based on what they fed their subconscious mind, okay? Me, I like to acquire information internally in my office, in my studio. Then I like to use the information I've acquired to decode this reality. So for me, like I could see a butterfly moving west of me, and I say, okay, well, if it's moving west of me and it's a yellow butterfly, okay, I know a yellow butterfly means hope, intellect, prosperity, and it's flying west of me. West is the element of water, which means let go. So believe that and let go of that paradigm and watch the universe show you it to be true, okay? See, I just see another butterfly moving east, which is communication, financial matters. So that may mean to me that I need to express what I feel to the universe so other people could see this paradigm to be true, okay? So this is it. I know I go into DL like flying east, flying west, but this isn't because I'm trying to force it. This is because it's information that I've already acquired internally, okay? So when I see it, my brain is already calculating that, decoding that like a predictive machine based upon the stuff I have fed my subconscious mind. okay? So that's why it's important to access the knowledge in your spare time so your brain can naturally decode it. Just like when you go on a bike as a kid, it was hard. You fell down a couple of times. But over time, you was able to ride it effortlessly. That's how I decode the universe effortlessly, okay? And I do work with like the compass. So like I know right now it's 2 p.m. So the sun is above me. It's now in that south horizon. And, you know, at 1 p.m. it's at south. You know, at 6 p.m. it's heading west. So it's like it's kind of like you have the calculation of the universe in your hand. And that is what Hermes is all about. So, divine messengers. I work with Tahuti. And what I've realized with Tahuti or Thoth is the more you big him up, the more you work with his correspondences, like his day of the week is Wednesday, the more you give appreciation, shout him out, the more information you receive divinely through Thoth. And I call him a he, but actually he's a hermaphrodite because it's the polarization of your hemisphere, left brain, right brain, logic, creative, or spiritual. And, you know, another name for Thoth is Hermes. So within the word Hermes, you see Herm. It's talking about your hemisphere, it's talking about the hermaphrodite energy within us. So you need to hemisync your left brain and your right brain to see divine connections. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but there's 3 doves flying in the air, right? And we know what the dove means. It means the Holy Trinity. Okay, so you want to look at the universe and see what it's telling to you and understand it's based upon your interpretation and the stuff you fed your subconscious mind. Like I said, some cultures may see things as bad omens, some cultures may see things as good omens. It's based upon the experience and connection they had with the certain animal and sequences of events that happened after they saw that omen. Okay? And then the more they got one with the universe and created a case study of information, they now said, okay, this omen means this. Okay? So that is how we create things in the subjective reality. And the more people believe that to be true, the more it got pushed out on the screen of space. This is how Jupiterian energy works. Abundant energy works based upon your belief. This is why you can have any belief system and still see it to be subscribed to, no matter how insane or monstrous it sounds. This is why we have terrorist attacks and they justify it, which is J-U justify, J-U Jupiter, based upon their belief system. Okay? So this is how belief system works. It's very subjective and you have to get out of what you think this reality is. This reality is a game. It's an illusion. It's a Maya. I play a game with the universe, right? But I do like to harmonize it with scientific study, ancient study that has been proven over time. So it's down to your awareness to disprove or be approved by this knowledge, okay? It's down to you. Put in the work. See if these things that these people have spoken about is true. How do you do that? By working with the universe. Like I said, Thoth, I never, ever worked with a deity like that until Thoth. And I was just open-minded because I've always been someone who's intellectual, like to study, love to know the details. And they said this is what Thoth was known for. Bearing in mind, I've always had a connection with Egypt and my ancestors are from Egypt, which is the Yorubas, because we have a divine connection between the words we use and the words that came from Kemet. I've always felt like I got a connection with Egypt, right? So I worked with Thoth, open-minded, saw some natural synchronicities through working with his correspondences. And then the more and more I worked with him, I'm like, wow, Thoth is real. Why? Because Thoth is internal of me. If you look at Thoth, and you also, If you look at Thoth, just remember that Thoth is also inside of you. If you look at Thoth's symbolism, he's always around the moon. So that's your intuition of your subconscious mind. It's a gateway. So this is it. Just be open-minded. That's all I can tell people, man. Just be open-minded to spirituality. If you're not open-minded, that's it. You're closed off. Your ego's doing what your ego wants to do, and you're not going to access this information. And right now we're in critical times where we need to be learning as much as we can. If you want to get out of this paradigm of the matrix, you have to expand your awareness to new concepts and perceptions of this reality, and that is spirituality, that is wholeness. So you want to test the waters, start working with the unknown. But if you're scared, just back away, because I don't want you emitting that frequency and getting more relation of fear. But if you're open-minded and not fearful of this reality, you now see the secrets of the universe, okay? So that's all I got to say for that. Look and be aware of this reality. It's always relaying information. Your eye is a literal projector. Just like in the cinema, you have the projector behind it, the screen, and it's being pushed out in the screen of space. That is exactly what your eyes are doing. All right? Peace. If you like this video, you know what to do.